You're watching Mocs News with Cody Howell and sports anchor Regina Wilkerson. Your campus sight and voice in Chattanooga. Mocs News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to this first October edition of Mocs News. I'm Cody Howell.
And I'm Carrie Frith.
Carrie, are you familiar with the website PayPal?
Yeah, I've actually used it several times. It's really convenient.
Well, interestingly enough, we have one of the co-founders that's going to be here at UTC, so let's take a look at that. Peter Thale, the co-founder of the website PayPal and president of Clarium Capital Management, will speak here at UTC on Monday, October the 8th as the Burkett Miller Distinguished Guest Lecturer. Thiel also serves on the board for several nonprofit organizations, and his most recent accomplishment has been co-producing the feature film Thank You for Smoking. This event is free to the public, however, seating is limited, so be sure to arrive early. And the UTC Music Department is hosting a series of faculty concerts. The second in this series will be Friday, September the 28th at 8 p.m., and baritone Ron Yulin and Dr. Sin Singh Sai will perform at this free event, which is open to the public. And Blood Assurance will host blood drives on campus this Tuesday and Wednesday in the University Center Room 305. The blood drives will be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Student groups that participate in the blood drive are eligible to win points towards homecoming awards. Also, UTC sponsored Culture Fest on Saturday at Coolidge Park. Brittany Shaw was there.
Hi, I'm Brittany Shaw with Mocs News, and today we're here at Culture Fest.
Get down, get down.
What do you think that UTC is trying to accomplish by sponsoring this year's Culture Fest?
Well, one of the goals of the UT system as well as UTC is to show the community the international and the multicultural offerings that the university has. So this is a way to really have a great venue to show the community just all that's available at UTC.
How do you think that UTC's participation in this year's Culture Fest reflects the university's role in the community?
I think it's great that students are reaching out and not just staying on campus being only academically focused. There's more to life than just grades. There's also experiencing the world, I guess.
Like a shoe.
This is Brittany Shaw with Mocs News. Back to you.
In local news, hundreds of people were wearing their running shoes yesterday to show support for the women they love in Chattanooga in the 8th annual Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Race for the Cure raises money for breast cancer to try and get closer to a cure for the deadly disease. Up to 75% of proceeds stay in the local area for screening, treatment, and even education programs.
Community for a good cause, finding a cure for breast cancer.
It amazes me that the people care enough to help people like us. If you could only be a survivor and see how, just like you and everyone else here in a white t-shirt, they'd support us. It's amazing.
Marijuana's eradication task force hit jackpot this weekend. A helicopter pilot spotted several marijuana plants and containers outside a home near the Bledsoe and Ray County lines. The task force members eventually rushed into the illegal grower's driveway. This year alone, the eradication force has seized almost 170,000 marijuana plants and made almost 40 arrests, according to state records. And in national news, a 45-year-old woman was arrested at Scenic Sky Harbor International Airport for alleged disorderly conduct on Friday. Carol Ann Gottbaum died in police custody after she was arrested with her hands behind her back. The woman was found unconscious with her handcuffs around her neck area, according to the police. So far, it is speculated that the woman may have accidentally strangled herself, but more information will hopefully be found after the autopsy today. Now here's Regina Wilkerson with sports.
On Saturday, the UTC Mocs took on the Citadel at Finley Stadium. The Bulldogs took control of the game early, putting the first 14 points of the game on the board. However, right before the half, senior quarterback Antonio Miller connected with sophomore Joseph Pittman for a 21-yard touchdown pass to tighten the gap and score to 14-7. Although the Mocs were looking for another Southern Conference win, they were unfortunately defeated by the Bulldogs with a score of 41-16 for the game. Coach Allison commented, "Our players wanted to win worse than anything. I hate it for them. When things go like this, I have to look at possibly making some changes. I'm going to look at some things tomorrow, and if necessary, I'm going to do whatever it takes to right the ship." The Mocs' next game will be against Arkansas in Little Rock, Saturday, October 6th at 7 p.m. And also, Sunday, during the Great Smokies Intercollegiate golf game, the women's team claimed their second team title since the university reinstated the program. This win for Chattanooga took away Western Carolina's chance for the sixth consecutive team title in its home tournament. The Lady Mocs began just the fourth team to claim the title in the 9-year history of the tournament. They will also have won the Jacksonville State Chris Bannister Classic in its first tournament since being reinstated in 2006, and will travel to the University of Iowa for the Hawkeye Invitational at the Fink Bend Golf Course in Iowa City, Iowa, beginning Saturday, October 6th. And also, the Lady Mocs soccer team fought it out with the Georgia Southern Lady Eagles Sunday afternoon that led to a 2-2 double overtime stalemate at Eagle Field. Chattanooga was the first to put points on the board that evening, and then later was awarded a penalty shot that made by Chelsea Hurst, moving the score up another point to a 2-0 lead. But the Lady Mocs were unable to hold Georgia Southern's team back due to the advantage of shots and corner kicks, leading to a game tie. The Lady Mocs will play UNC Greensboro this Thursday at the North River Soccer Complex here in Chattanooga at 7 p.m. Please remember, all Mocs sporting events that are played at home are free to students with a valid Mocs ID card, so come out and support our teams. That's it for sports. I'm Regina Wilkerson.
All right, thanks Regina. Now let's check out our weather for this week. Today will be sunny with a high of 83 and a low of 56. Tuesday, a high of 85 and a low of 56. Wednesday, partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a low of 63.
Thank you for watching this edition of Mocs News. Remember, you can catch us on demand at mocsnews.com. I'm Carrie Frith.
And I'm Cody Howell. Have a great week, UTC.